doneiy, it's the show about DIY and hacks and how-tos that are done today. Hi, and welcome to another episode of doneiy. Today's first hack, we are going to be taking your ordinary toilet paper tube, toilet paper roll, and decorating it and using it to store any kind of cord that you have lying around, like an extension cord, iPhone charger, stuff like that. But before we use this, first I'm gonna paint it so it looks really pretty. Now in the original pin, they used washi tape to decorate it, and they wrote like on it what kind of cord it was. But I just feel like painting today, so I'm going to paint it. So let's do this. But first, now that our little toilet paper tube is all dry, we're going to test it with two different chargers. I'm going to start off with my iPhone charger. So I guess you just fold it in half a couple of times, and then you stick it down in here. Seems to work pretty good. Okay, so it works for an iPhone charger. But one thing I'm not so sure it'll work with is my laptop charger, because if you have a laptop like mine, you know it has this big box thing. I'm guessing this is where the battery is, I don't know. But anyway, it's got this big box thing right in the middle. Now you can separate these two things, which I guess would be how you would use this for this. But as you can see, the box part would not fit in this part. So obviously I gotta take it apart if I wanted to store it like this. And just you put like this cord in there. But for just this cord, it works great. Looks really pretty too. So for just this cord, it works good. Yeah, I can't see how you would get this part of the laptop charger in here, because the big box thing. Although what you could do is just fold it like this. I can get the cords to cooperate. You could fold it like this if you wanted to. That looks really pretty. And like you could just set it down on your desk like that. And you just pull it out like so. So I have to say that using a decorated toilet paper tube to organize your chargers totally works. I'm definitely gonna use this hack to organize my phone chargers, because it really works and it's cool and you should totally try it. This next pin is going to take a little while to test. This pin has to do with reorganizing your closet. Basically what it is it's one of those pins where, you know how when you're doing like a trivia thing, there are like different little lines going to the different questions? It's like that. See? No, focus on your camera. Well, anyway, it's got those different paths, and at the end, it leads to either hang it, toss it, or donate it. So, I'm going to test out this pin, but I'm not going to do it on camera because that would take way too long. But I'm going to test it out, and then I'm going to tell you guys what the results are at the end. Okay, so I used the method to organize my clothes, and for the most part, it seemed to really work well. The only tiny nitpick that I had is that most of my clothes that had holes in them ended up going into the donate pile. And I don't know what the standards of donating things are at your house, but at my house, we don't donate things that has like stains or holes in them. It's just not very nice. So it kind of works, but it kind of doesn't at the same time. Like if you follow it, just keep in mind that some things will end up in the wrong pile sometimes. But for the most part, it works, and I'm definitely going to be using it as I redo my closet. So yeah. Next up, I'm going to try out the DIY lip stain tattoo thingy. The recipe that I am trying out today is by RCL Beauty. I think that's her YouTube username. RCL Beauty's DIY version. There have been many different versions that I've seen on YouTube, and hers seemed the most simplistic, and I actually had all the stuff to already make it, so I figured let's do it. So what you're going to need is some kind of a brush to apply it with. You can use a makeup brush if you want, but I don't have any makeup brushes because I don't normally wear makeup. So I'm just using a cheap dollar store brush, which I'm probably going to get millions of comments saying that's not going to be the best, but you use what you got. Okay, next you're going to need Elmer's glue, the safe, non-toxic kind that you use in school. Next you're going to need a fancy little container to put the stuff in. I'm just using this little cup that I got in Epcot because they had sample tea it was like in England, I think. Yeah, in England, because I remember that I got this at the same store that I got the Tuggish Delight, which I tried. And you're going to need food coloring. Obviously you want to use food coloring to do this because it's going on your mouth and not any other dye that would be bad for your mouth. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is put as much glue as we will need for this in our vessel. To test this. Alright, next we need to pick our color. I'm going to do red because it's my favorite color. Alright, let's do this. That's the way, I like it, How long does this take to dry, by the way? Dries clear. Well, obviously it won't anymore because you have this. Pre-soak 10 minutes, wash. It does not say how long it takes to dry. Oh well, time will tell. Hopefully, because I have my fan on, it'll dry faster than expected. Alright, let's
Okay, it's time for the big reveal, because it's getting dry. I'm just gonna go around and try to curl it up the corners like a sticker. And I'm gonna try not to get this in my mouth, because and nobody want that. There it is. Here's what was on my lip. It looks like gum. Well, since it's drying glue, I guess that's must. I'm probably staining my hands doing this. Oh well. Yeah, if you know me at all, you know my hands are constantly stained, so that's no biggie. Oh. Oh, that's actually the stain. I thought it was more glue. I'm trying to feel if there's any more glue. Try it on. Nope. Wow, that's so cool. I know it only looks like a shade different on the camera, but most of the time when it's just like a shade different on camera, it's like 3 shades more in real life. Hold on, where's my phone? Well, that's just another camera genius. Next up, we're gonna be folding this dollar bill into a cute little heart, origami heart. So first and there you have your dollar bill heart. This is great for Valentine's Day. If you don't really have time to go out and buy a fancy Valentine, you could just give someone money and fold it up like a heart if you don't have time to get a fancy Valentine, but you still don't want to not get them anything. So yeah, this pin totally works. It's really cute. I really like it. And so yeah, try it out. You should do it.